is, why doesn't light puddle on the ground?
Could you repeat the second question? I thought I understood the first one, but the second one is quite...
The second
Why
question
doesn't
is,
light puddle on the
the sun
ground?
is ejecting particles
just
of
it.
light, photons.
Yes.
Why doesn't it puddle on the ground?
Ah, okay, so let's tackle that one. The short answer is that light is made of particles which always move at the speed of light. That's the rule. And they can move a little bit slower if they're inside some medium. So, for example, light moving through glass or water moves slightly slower than the speed of light. The speed of light really means the speed of light through vacuum. But light does not stay still. It does not collect. It will bounce off. It could be absorbed. It could be deflected. But it's not just going to collect. It's not a liquid. It will not.
Okay, and then he wanted some understanding of infinity.
Right. So that's a very good question. Because when we talk about the universe expanding, it's natural to think of something expanding as something that is growing in size. And therefore you say, well, how big is it? And we don't know the answer to the question, how big is the universe? Yet we do know the answer to the question, how is it expanding? So and it's a very interesting question. How do we know that it's expanding if we don't know how big it is? And the answer is, when we talk about how the universe is expanding, we're talking about the relative size. So we know that a distance to a certain galaxy is so and so many light years. And we know that it will take a certain number of years for that distance to increase by 10%. And in that number of years, the distance to every galaxy in the universe will increase by 10%. So the overall size of the universe can be some finite number that we don't know, or it could be infinitely big. But the distance between all the galaxies in the universe will increase by 10%. That's still a sensible thing to say. So we know that the distances between galaxies are getting bigger, even though we have no idea how far away the furthest galaxy is, or even if that's a concept that makes any sense.
Okay. Eddie, in Dallas, Texas, you're on the air.
Hi, Art. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Good. I think some of the confusion about the new planet, that it has water and it's all set up for life, is when it was first reported, it said, the report said that they could see heat waves coming off, as if heat waves are coming off of water. And the temperatures were in the 70s, and so that could be some of the confusion about why some people think that it's already set up for life that maybe we could inhabit. My second part is for the doctor. Are you there?
Yep, yes, go ahead.
Okay. I think that I use the KISS method. I'll try to keep it simple. When it comes to the universe expanding, that it's like if you took a flashlight and you at night or any day, and you put the light beam up into the sky, the light does not ever stop.
Well, light could certainly travel through space forever and ever unless it did something. But there's plenty of things for it to hit. I mean, when we look at the leftover radiation from the Big Bang, that is light that has traveled basically unimpeded from when the universe was 400,000 years old to today, when it's 14 billion years old. But I'm not really sure what the connection is between that and
Well, but light at some point becomes completely undetectable, yes?
well, what happens is the universe expands. It stretches the light along with it.
Right.
So, very high energy, short wavelength light becomes that anything has dropped out of our range of detectability. Eventually that will happen, but
Okay, Ted in Texas, you're on with Dr. Carroll.
Yes, Dr. Carroll, how you doing?
Good.
I have a quick question for you, and I'll hang up with your answer. I heard a theory, and I just want to know if it's true, and if you explain it right quick. I don't know if that's in the pocket, and you travel at the speed of light for 6 years, and it takes 6 more years to go 6 more years at the speed of light, and then slow down and enter the Earth, and in that 24-year period, you would be 3,000 years ahead. Is that true?
well, that's not precisely true for the sort of nitpicky sounding reason that you cannot travel at exactly the speed of light. You can travel very, very close. So the numbers you quote will be true for some speed, which will be 99.999, something like that, percent of the speed of light, but not exactly it. But the basic lesson is exactly true. When you move out close to the speed of light, turn around and come back, close to the speed of light, you will feel much less time to have passed than the people you left behind have come back to see again. This is something that was worked out over 100 years ago by Einstein and his friends, and we've been able to measure it because we have elementary particles that decay. They have a certain lifetime to decay. They decay, once every 1/millionth of a second or something like that, and we push them up close to the speed of light, and something they last for minutes or longer. And that's because their internal clocks are running at a different rate than we are here stationary on Earth.